Hello everyone, this is Positive Writer 08, and today I want to talk to you about something that's been on my mind for a while, which is how people react when they find out that I want to be a writer. Now before you click off this video, just hear me out, okay? The thing that I've noticed is that when someone finds out that I like to write, they either say, "Oh, that's good," in a phony voice, make a disgusted face. I did say face, right? I'm sorry, I'm tired. Face and express how much they dread to write themselves. And the most common approach is when people ask me, "Now you know that's not going to pay much money, right?" And you have no idea how much these reactions annoy me. Why are so many people against those that choose to have a writing career? I understand that not everyone likes to write, but do you really have to bring down the person who does, really? I know I wouldn't get this type of reaction if I were to say that I wanted to be an actress, if I wanted to be a model, or something else that's known to bring people tons and tons of money. My writing is the talent that God has blessed me with. And I'm not going to stop as long as He keeps giving me more and more ideas for stories, poems, and other genres of writing. I've been I've been wanting to do this ever since I was like 9 or 9.5 years old, and I know that is really, really, really young to figure out what you want to do for the rest of your life. But I've always been mature for my age, and as I get older, I see my writing is taking me into many different directions that I never thought that I would get into. And I'm sure that this applies to many other writers out there. I just want to tell people that there's nothing wrong with writing as a profession. How do you think your favorite books came into existence? What about the songs, the movies, and plays that you enjoy? Someone had to put a pen to paper or type it up in order to turn that idea into reality. It didn't just come out of thin air. Writing is a concept that's been around for many, many, many years, and everyone does it, even those that claim that they dread it so much. You don't have to be writing a movie script or a movie. It can be something simple as writing a letter to someone or making a to-do list. Even texting someone is a form of writing. I'm sure none of you have stopped to actually realize just how much you write throughout the day, and trust me, it's more than you think. Writing is something that's required in our lives, and people like myself decide to get just a little bit more creative with it. And when I get into the mold to write a story, I'm not me anymore. I become whatever character I'm talking about, or writing about, I should say, which helps me to bring him or her to life. There are even times when I'm talking out loud when I'm acting as that character, and people think I'm talking to someone, but that's just something that I do without thinking about it, and it's helpful to me, despite the fact that people look at me as though I have forgotten to take my medication. And the one thing that makes me stand out amongst other writers is that I always include a moral message to every single thing that I write. I don't just flat out say the moral of the story is ABC. I tie it in with a creative method, okay? And I think it makes it very easy for someone to pick up. People who read my stories have never, ever, ever come to me like, so, what was the meaning of that story anyway? I personally feel that if someone didn't pick up the moral of the story I wrote, either they were very sleepy or distracted as they were reading it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. My stories are very simple and straight to the point. There's no jibber jabber in between. Now, let's move on to the subject of money. People have often said that I'll need to get a second job because a writer doesn't pay you enough. News flash. People who write as their career profession are not going to end up poor and struggling. There are people out there right now who are successful published authors, journalists, songwriters, scriptwriters, and poets. Yeah, you might end up somewhere where it doesn't pay a good sum of money, but that doesn't mean that being a writer is a complete waste of time. You have to be patient and try to keep an optimistic attitude about it. I'm not saying that this is going to be easy, but you just have to keep praying to God to give you strength. That's what I do. I'm not against getting a second job. I don't want anybody to think that, but I don't want to start thinking my writing is not going to take me anywhere. A lot of times you can speak things into existence. I believe that once my work starts getting out there to more and more people, I will be successful. I wish more people had an open mind when it comes to writing. Sometimes it just gets so frustrating and you wonder if it's going to stay like that. And as annoying as some people may get about this subject, I'm still going to continue to put a pen to paper and gladly show the gift that God has given me, and I'm going to share it with others. Now, guys, I want to hear from you. Is there anybody out there who can relate to this? Are there any struggling writers out there who go through something similar to my situation? Let's get this conversation started. I want to hear from the other writers out there. Please, please leave a comment if you are a writer that can relate to this. Please, I really want to hear from you guys. I want to hear just from writers, okay? I want to know if there is somebody out there who has the same passion as me to write and they get frustrated with people telling them that they're not going to get far with just their writing. That's just something that you should just do as a hobby. Please, don't be shy. I want to hear from you. So, thank you guys so very, very much for watching. And please leave a comment, leave some ratings for me, let me know what you thought of this video. And please remember to refrain from profane language and abbreviations in the comments, like I always say. God bless you all and have a wonderful day. Oh, and happy holidays, everyone. I hope you're safe wherever you are and that you're having a good time. Be safe and be blessed. Bye.